welcome back. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. We're gonna be doing something fun for all of my fellow thrifters out there. We're gonna go to a new place today. Well, it's not new, but we haven't been there in a while, and that is the Southern Kentucky Flea Market. So all of you out there who love thrifting with me, stay tuned, because that's what we're gonna be doing in today's video. I went there over the weekend, and I also went the week before last, but I wasn't there very long because they were about to close. So I'm just gonna put those two different footages together. Footages? I don't know, you see the little tail go by? I'm gonna put those two different outings into one video. So if you notice I have on a different shirt during the flea market footage, that's how that happened. I also went to the movies with a friend of mine. I got a few clips of that, but for the most part, we're gonna be thrifting at the flea market. So if that's something that you're interested in, be sure and stay tuned. At the end, I'll be doing a little thrift haul from the flea market and also a couple of pieces that I picked up over the last week or two at Goodwill and places like that. Big thanks to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. So let's jump right on into it. So I am out and about today. Timmy is spending time with his aunt and uncle, and I am going to see a movie with my friend. I haven't been to the movies in a while, and I especially haven't been to the movies with a friend in a while, so this will be a good day. It's a beautiful day out. I'm really enjoying the sunshine. We're still loving our SUV. So happy to have it. Thank you for all the sweet comments you guys have left congratulating us on getting a new car. I have to say, it would not be possible without all of you watching our channel. We are, you know, praise the Lord. We're happy, thankful, and thank you all for your part that you played in that. So after the movie, I think I'm gonna stop by the flea market on the way home. It's in Guthrie, Kentucky. It's the Kentucky Southern Flea Market, I think is what it's called. It's only open on the weekends, I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I just like to go through and browse it. I think I've told y'all the last time I was there, I just like looking at all the old stuff. And, you know, if we find something, great. If not, that's okay too. I do have a few things that I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a table to make like a coffee station where my black shelf was. I think I mentioned that in the last video. I am still looking for like a floor lamp, and I think that's it. I am looking for some like end tables, some bigger than the one that I have that is beside Timmy's recliner. It's a little small, which there's not a whole lot of room there to put one, but I'd like to get something just a little bigger for him to give a little more space. But if I get a floor lamp, I could put that by his recliner, and that would take the lamp off of the table, which would give him more room. I don't know. We'll see which one I find first, a lamp or a table. But anyway, I'm gonna go watch this movie with my friend, and then we'll head to the flea market. Busy, fun-filled day. So we're going to watch A Man Called Otto. We both have been wanting to watch this one, and the previews looked really good. This theater honestly looks like a ghost town, and it's this way most of the time. This was on the weekend. It was actually on a Sunday afternoon, and yeah, it's pretty empty. I always use the Regal Rewards program, and I get free popcorn and stuff all the time. So Kathy, let's do a review. What did you think of the movie?
It was very good.
What was your favorite
It was
part?
sad at the end.
But it was very funny.
It was very funny. I did love the movie.
I liked it as well. It was a good one. Really good movie. It had so many funny parts and then so many sad parts. It was one of those that really hits you in the ticker, as Timmy would say. So I'm glad we came and watched it. All right, so we're gonna leave here and we're gonna head to the flea market. Let's go check out what they have there today. Hey guys, before we get into that, I want to take a moment and share today's sponsor with you. You guys have heard me talk about Thrive Market before. They're is such a good company, and I'm so excited to work with them again. Thank you, Thrive Market, for sponsoring today's video. So I got my box in the mail. I honestly don't remember what I ordered, so let's open it up and see what's inside. So if you don't know, Thrive Market is an online membership-based market, and they are committed to making healthy living affordable for all families. I personally love ordering from Thrive Market for different reasons. One of those being that I don't like going to the grocery store. Another reason I like shopping with Thrive Market is because I live in a very rural area. We don't have a lot of grocery stores here, and they don't sell a whole lot of organic or a lot of the more healthy options that you can find through Thrive Market. The first thing that we have here is Thrive Market brand organic fruity elderberry herbal tea. I'm really interested to try this. This is caffeine free. It says luscious blend of elderberry, rosehip, and hibiscus. I also ordered a baking mat. I remember ordering this. I was really excited to get this because I've never had one before. I wanted to get this because, you know, I recently got my Ninja Foodie oven and I thought this would be really great to use in there. It says it fits standard 13 by 18 baking sheets. So, and it is dishwasher safe. I picked up some, let's see, these are cluster bucks, grain-free superfood clusters with coconut and maple. These are gluten-free. But I've tried something similar before, but I wanted to try this brand. I think it'll be really good. This is good, y'all. Another snack option is this High Key mini cookies. I've tried the High Key brand before. One thing that I like to do with them is crumble them up like you make those fancy coffees like they have at Starbucks, and you know you can get the cookie crumble. If you're doing low carb, crumble these up on top of your coffee that you make at home. Super good. Another thing that I got that I'm gonna put in my coffee is this vanilla oat milk. Only oat milk I've ever had was in a coffee at Starbucks. So I wanted to try it in my own coffee at home. This says that it foams well, it's dairy free, perfect for vanilla lattes. And then I got some, this is the one thing that I had ordered before, which is the Full Circle brand Neat Nut Walnut Scour Pads. It comes 3 in a pack. I really enjoy using these walnut pads when I'm cleaning my dishes. Another thing that I picked up was this produce wash. It's for fruits and vegetables. I've been hearing a lot of people using things like this to clean their vegetables with. It says plant-based ingredients that wash clean for fruits and vegetables. This had a lot of good reviews on the website, so that's one reason why I chose this one. I really love that Thrive Market makes it so easy to shop on their website by having easy to use filters to find the products that fit your lifestyle. You can filter items by diet, such as vegan, paleo, keto, Whole30. And you can also filter by brand. So if you're brand loyal, you have specific brands that you really enjoy, you can filter through and easily shop for all of your favorites. You don't forget to check out the deals section at the top of the screen so you can easily see all the best deals on your favorite products. If you've watched my other videos where I've unboxed my Thrive Market order, then you will know that I love the Lesser Evil brand popcorn. This time I did go with a different flavor. This one is actually the no cheese cheesiness. Let's open it up and give it a try. I want to see if I like this one better or the other one. The other one, if you'll remember, I really liked it because it tasted like theater popcorn. This is what it looks like. Don't mind the fact that I totally ripped the bag all apart. It's good. It has like a light cheesy flavor to it. It's not a strong cheesy, like, you know, the kind you get that's like bright orange artificial coloring on it. This doesn't have that. This is a much healthier version. So if you like a light cheesy taste, then this is your go-to. I personally am a movie theater popcorn kind of girl, so I probably in the future would stick with the other one, I think it's Himalayan Gold if I'm not mistaken. But it has a buttery flavor to it. If you like the cheesy flavor, a light cheesy flavor, I would go with this one. And then the last thing I got was this Desert Essence Tea Tree Oil. These are facial cleaning pads. I was smack out of facial cleaning stuff, so I wanted to get these and give them a try. Let's see. I really like tea tree oil products, so I think these will be great. Oh yeah, I smell it. That'll open up your sinuses, let me tell you. But I like the smell of it. Is that weird? I want to clean my face with it like right now. I'll do that tonight. I'm excited to use these. All right, so that's everything in my box this time. I'm really excited to try it all. I'm really a creature of habit. I tend to order the same things all the time, but Thrive Market had so many different options that looked really good that I just had to try some new stuff. Thrive Market not only sells groceries, but they also sell a variety of other products. They have non-toxic beauty items, pet items, cleaning products, just all sorts of household necessities. Another thing I really love is that they have a program called Thrive Gives. With every paid membership, Thrive gives a membership to someone in need, whether that be a teacher, a veteran, or a low-income family. It's really a great program. Thrive Market can help you cut your grocery bill by up to 30%. With Thrive Market, you can pick a membership that works for you. You can go month to month, or you can choose an annual membership at a discounted price. For about $5 per month, you'll get access to the highest quality household essentials, from fair trade coffee to organic toothpaste, all at a guaranteed savings. Most members make back their membership fees after only 2 orders. With Thrive Market, you'll get fast, carbon-free shipping, and all orders over $49 also have free shipping, which is great. They also offer a 30-day risk-free trial period. You can use my link below. It's also going to be here on the screen. By using my link today, you'll get 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60. You can't beat that. That link is thrivemarket.com/littleblessednest. Again, I'd like to give a big thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel.
We're gonna park down here on the end. This place is hopping today. All right. Oh, I guess I better close this sunroof. It's much too cold to be using the sunroof, but I'm so excited to have it that I've had it down today, and it felt so good. I'm so excited about it. I've never had a sunroof before. All right, you guys want to come along? Let's go. If you come to this flea market, they are closed Monday through Thursday, but they're open Friday through Sunday from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Right away, I spotted the floor lamp here in this little booth. I thought it was very pretty. It was different and unique. I'd never seen one like this before, but it really isn't what I'm looking for. So even though I like it, I'm going to pass and keep looking. I couldn't help but take a look at this little tin here. It looked vintage to me, but I'm not sure if it was. They were asking $5 for it, but I thought it was cute. It'd be cute in a little cottagey kitchen. The booth I'm at right here is the one that you see when you first walk into the entrance. It's always decorated up really nice and staged pretty. This picture here on top of this dresser I really love. Then this dresser itself is very unique. I like the design on the front of it. It's very pretty. I didn't have a price on it, so I'm not sure how much it is. They always have a lot of different stuff in this booth that I would tend to go for. I really love the terracotta pots and the brown vases here. There's so much to look at, it's almost hard to pick out certain things. I like this little container that they had these wooden spoons and stuff on. They had these terracotta colored mugs that I thought were really cute, and for a moment I thought about picking them up because they really matched like the colors in my rug in my living room, but I didn't really feel like it went with my kitchen with all my white dishes, so I did leave those behind. I really liked this wooden carved bowl. I thought it was very unique. It would be pretty maybe on a counter to put soap in the bathroom or something like that. And this little pot here was very pretty. I would put a little plant in that, maybe put it in the kitchen windowsill. That would be really lovely. And also this kitchen table here, guys, if I had room in my kitchen for a little table, I would have picked that up in a heartbeat. It was marked down to $80, and I really loved the legs on it. They were so pretty. Another thing that I'm always looking for is old wooden spoons, and this one I really was fond of. It looked really old and worn. It was even misshapen a little bit. This booth here is one of my favorites. It's called Pushing Up Daisies. Pushing Up Daisies. They always have it styled really pretty and have some unique items in there. So we're going to go across here and check that out. You can see as we cross the aisle here how long this building is, and we were in probably about the middle of it. It really is a really large flea market. They had these little brown jugs that you see here that these stems are in all over the place. I saw a ton of those as I was going through the flea market, and I know a lot of people collect them. They're not really something I'm into, but if you ever come here and you're into them, trust me, you're going to run across a few. They had some white saucers here. It said Walker China on the back of it. I don't think I've heard of that before. They had a big, huge stack of them. I really liked this vase. I thought it was very pretty. I almost picked that one up. So we're going to head on down the aisle here. This is the first aisle on the right side of the flea market. I honestly don't typically find a whole lot on this aisle, but I do just browse through it. There's so much stuff here. There's no way you can just sit and look through every little thing, or at least I can't. I don't have that kind of time, but I just like browsing and just looking at all the old stuff. There's so much stuff that has so much history, you know? And it's just really cool to look at it. And I hope that all of it finds a home at some point with somebody who will treasure it. I know a lot of you that follow me are thrifters as well, and you collect things. Let me know in the comment section what it is that you usually look for when you go to flea markets or to thrift shops. Do you have a specific thing that you collect? You guys know I have a couple of collections. I do the wooden spoons, the white dishes, glassware that has the little ridges on it. Just certain things that I really like and have a hard time leaving behind when I run across them. I like this little stool here. I have a thing for stools too, but I already have two in my house. I don't really need another one. This little stack of dishes here was very pretty. Let's see, it was $49.99. It's the Mikasa. I'm not sure if I say that right, but I've run across that brand quite often recently. I actually saw a pretty large set at Goodwill the other day of white dishes with that brand. They were actually very pretty. I liked this basket here. It was $12.99. I thought this would be cute, like on top of a refrigerator. I'm looking for something to put on top of my refrigerator. It just looks kind of blank up there, but Remy has been jumping on top of there, so he probably would just knock it off. I really enjoy looking at all the artwork. They always have a section all the way to the far right of this building. If you ever go there and you're looking for artwork, that's where it all is. They have all these paintings that are so beautiful. I really wish I had a spot for it because I don't know. I've always loved it. I used to love watching Bob Ross paint his happy little trees. So I think that's why I'm so fond of paintings like this. This one was a fruit painting. I know fruit paintings are really in style right now. Mostly littler ones, I would say. But that one was very pretty. I love this snow scene. How pretty was that? And this little serving dish says it's from the early 1900s. I liked this little basket. Y'all know that's another thing that I have trouble leaving behind is baskets. I've gotten much better about it though. I'm very choosy when I run across a basket now. I don't just pick up any old wicker thing lying around. It's got to have a purpose. I have to be careful when I say things when I'm doing my editing and my voiceovers because I'll say, well, I'm not going to buy this anymore, or I'm going to be better about this. And then I turn around a week later and I'm showing myself picking up those exact things. And you guys are going to let me know about it in the comments. I don't blame you. A girl can change her mind, y'all. I mean, you know, sometimes you just run across something that you just can't leave behind. At least I do. These were some very unique chairs. I hadn't seen anything like that before. I like this little picture here with the little lamp. I don't know what it is about it. It gives me kind of like maybe a boho feel. I think it might be pretty in a boho styled living room or something like that. I'm not really sure. I like these little lamps as well. Little candle holders. They're not lamps, they're candle holders. But they were very pretty. This little booth had quite a few things that I really liked. This is some false craft dishes. These have been here for quite a while. I've seen them last couple of times I was here. I have picked up a few of the pieces along the way. Still have the same price on them, which is $1 each, which isn't bad. You guys should be proud of me. I show restraint and leave some white dishes behind for other people to enjoy as well. Look at these old pink chairs. My mamaw and papaw had some old metal chairs like that. I think they were green. That's something I like about browsing through the flea market and antique places is that I always see things that remind me of something from when I was a kid. And that's always nice. This basket full of dishes here was, it says $39 for the collection. It's blue ironstone. It was very pretty. They also had some green dishes here that were nice. Some pink depression glass. I actually saw quite a few pieces of pink depression glass throughout the flea market. I really like this little pink creamer. This would be really cute on my hutch for Valentine's Day. But I definitely wasn't going to spend $35 on something that I would just set out occasionally during the year. These little plates were interesting. It said buffalo china on it. Had a little black detail around the rim that I thought was pretty. I see a lot of people decorate with these brushes. It's not my thing, but they did have a couple of these in the flea market. And just lots and lots of glassware and pictures everywhere. I like this brass teapot. It has a nice shape to it. I actually just got rid of my brass teapot during my last declutter session. I thought this gold mirror here was very pretty. It had a unique shape to it. And I really like this little hutch. I wasn't sure if it was for sale or not, but it actually was. And they had some nice dishes inside of it. A nice little reminder here. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. We've worked our way to the other end of the flea market here. How cute is that little scale? Did you see that? That was so pretty. I wish I'd got a longer clip of it. I like this little, they said it was a sugar container. I'm not really sure if that's what it is or not, but I thought it was very pretty. I also liked this Fire King gravy boat. It was $20. This here is one of my favorite new booths, and I really like how they have it set up. Lots of nice, interesting things. I like this leather sofa. Actually, I think it said it was a faux leather sofa. It did have some damage here on the end, probably from a cat. But they were selling it for $150, so I don't think that's too terrible. That's the only damage I saw to it. And I was looking at this desk here, and then it dawned on me that the top piece that they have sitting on top of it looks so much like my hutch. I really liked it. And I also like this little dresser here. The little painting on it. It looks like pumpkins. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not. It was $150. It had unique little knobs on it as well. And they had this one. It had crystal knobs on it. I really love crystal knobs. I just like so many different things, guys. Like this oil painting. I think it's so pretty with that carousel in the back and the ladies dressed in their, you know, their best dresses. And it was only $5. You don't have to actually want to bring things home to enjoy them and admire them while they're in the store. I have a couple glasses that I think are just like this that I decorated with back in the fall. If you'll remember, I picked them up at Goodwill. These here were $5 each. I thought this little hammer was precious for a little boy, maybe to give their dad for Father's Day. And this booth here had a lot of baskets, as you can see. I always forget that it is so hot in here. Definitely don't wear a hoodie. I like this cabinet here. I thought it had a unique shape to it, and it was $250. I see a lot of people decorating with a cloche. I think that I'm saying that right. This one was, it says it was a Ray Dunn one, and it was $18. And this little booth here, a lot of times I find some good stuff at this one, but I didn't find anything today. It was pricey, guys. This basket, it says it's an antique wicker basket, was $75. That's a lot for a basket. Let me know in the comments if you know a lot about these old baskets. Is that what they go for? They had a lot of Ray Dunn dishes here. I've never really been into those, so I don't know much about them or how much they're worth or anything like that. I did really like this painting here. I'm all about the paintings, y'all. But I really love the frame. It's so pretty. I also liked these little cups here. They were $3. Vintage ribbed cups, it said. I came close to picking those up. I really did like them. These little dishes would be pretty to decorate with in the spring and for Easter. It says light green sandwich glass. I haven't heard of that before. But like I said, it would be pretty to decorate with in the spring. I liked these little brass ducks. They were $19.50. I have never seen any like this before. The top of it, it's like got these ridges on it. It looks like that would be difficult to drink out of, but they're very pretty. I love this color. Maybe you don't drink out of them. Maybe you put like dessert in them. $7 for all 4 of them. I have a feeling that's a pretty good deal. I thought this picture here was really nice. It says on the tag that it's vintage brown stoneware. I think this would be really pretty on like an entry table or something like that. They had a nice little selection of vintage books here. I love decorating with old books. And these here were very unique looking. It says Sunshine Magazine on it. They were $10 each. And it said 1964 on them. This next booth I really liked. It was really up my alley. They had all kinds of glass jars and bottles, wooden cutting boards. I thought this one would be pretty on top of a countertop with some wooden spoons in it. They had a fairly good selection of cutting boards. And then they also had rolling pins. I'm telling y'all, they had all the things here that that I'm usually looking for. And they had this little hutch here that I also thought was pretty. This was a little one. It's really cute. I don't like the top of it though. I don't know why, but there's something about furniture that has this top trim piece that I just don't like. It just sticks out too far. They had a good selection of old metal tins, like this cracker one. How old is this thing? And it was $17. This little booth here was cute. I really liked these glasses that they had. I'm not familiar with the brand. It says Bee and Willow. Is that something that's like popular? Y'all let me know in the comments. And if you didn't know, we don't talk about Bruno. Okay guys, so we are wrapping it up here today and we're on our way out. We had a nice little shopping trip here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And check out the little kitty. He's always here, or she, I should say. Alright guys, so we're done at the flea market. I only got through about half of it. It was sweltering hot in there. They had that heater blowing like full force, and it's a warmer day today, and I got on this dang hoodie, which served me well at the theater because it's always cold in the theater, but whew, in there. Let's open this sunroof back up. Any excuse. Here we go. Oh, yes. Now, if you ever come here, look, see, I've sweated all my makeup off my upper lip, y'all. Do y'all do that, or is this just me? It's probably just me. But anyway, oh, that reminds me, I did this color run years ago with 2 of my best friends, and you know, you run through the color stuff. I'll insert a little clip here for you to see, but it was hot and I was sweating and I had that color all over my face. Well, where I was sweating, there was nothing right here, but there was color everywhere else, and nobody bothered to tell me. I thought that's what friends were for, but they didn't notice. Okay, but anyway, I was a hot mess, and I don't know why that just reminded me of that, so I thought I would share. Anyway, also, if you go in there, don't pet the cat. The cat lives here. She's an old cat, and she has a really weird name. I can't remember what it was, but it was something I would never name a cat, especially a female cat. But the family that runs this place is really nice. The guy was here today, and last time I was here, his younger brother was here, but they're all super kind and friendly. And I only found a couple of things, but I really just like browsing through the old stuff. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I came home to find the family all outside, gathered around. My mom and dad were riding the go-kart my dad has been working on. And my brother apparently has reverted to his teenage years and has put this big, I guess you call it an amp, I don't know, in the back of his little vehicle that he rides around in. And look at this thing jarring. My little nephew was really into it and excited about it. Even my sister used to have one of these in the back of her vehicle when she was a teenager. I am not that way. I don't like really loud noise, but they were really enjoying it.
Daddy made me get rid of them.
Hi, girl. Did you get to go for a ride? Huh? Did you go for a ride? You ready to go home?
Okay, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed the thrifting portion of the video. That flea market, like I said, is in Guthrie, Kentucky, but it's like a really long building, and then they have, you know, each booth a different vendor sets up their stuff there. So prices kind of vary depending on the vendor. Also, like the neatness of the booth. Some of them have just stuff just piled everywhere. And it's really hard to find anything. Other ones are set up and styled really nicely. Those, of course, are usually my favorites. The one that is on there where they have the string lights up above it with the leather couch sitting over there, I love that one. That's a new booth, I think, or it's new to me. I don't remember seeing it there before. Then there's one called, I think, Pushing Up Daisies. I really like that one as well. Just lots of different neat things, but I'll show you what I found on this trip. I just picked up a couple of things. First thing that I got was this big wooden spoon. This thing is long. It's like a long spoon. And this was long spoon. Honestly, I don't remember how much it was. It just says on here, large old wood spoon, booth 3. So I'm not sure how much I gave for this, but it's really old and worn, and I just think it's really cool. It's got a nice little like odd shape to it where it's been used so much. So I'm gonna stick this in my little holder here where I keep all my wooden spoons on my counter. I also picked up a few little saucers. These are the False Craft dishes. I picked 3 of these up. They had a few more and they had some bowls, but I only wanted these here because on my little that little shelf that I have on the wall with the little plates on it, I had actually had let's see, I have 5 of these on there and I needed 3 more to complete it so that they all match. Which really doesn't matter if they match or not. Sometimes I like mismatched looks, but I really like these particular saucers, so I picked them up. But they're really pretty. They got a little nice detail on the edges of them. And they were $1 a piece. And then the last thing I picked up at the flea market was this little container here. So I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think I was just like dazzled by the glass part because I like the ridges in it. But I didn't even notice that the top part of it isn't metal. It's like hard plastic. And I know I've seen things like these before that have actual metal tops on them. So I don't know if I could find a metal one to fit it. But either way, I still like it. I think I paid $6 for it, so probably more than it's worth. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments. But I still like it. I still enjoy it. I think I'm going to put sugar in it. I know people, I've seen syrup put in these. You could probably put creamer in it. I don't know, but I think I will use it for sugar. That's what the little tag on it that they had written. It said that it was for sugar. But I'm not sure if that's what it's actually for or not. But that's what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to put like my sugar substitute in there. Another thing I wanted to show you guys that I actually picked up from Goodwill recently. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen it on there. But I picked up this little creamer, and it is the Mikasa. It says Ultima Plus Super Strong Fine China Antique White. Isn't it so cute? I just love it. I love the little pattern on it. And I had been looking for little pieces like this to add to my little shelf on the wall, because a couple of things I have on there are just some little random things that I don't really like that much, but I just wanted to have some white dishes on there, so I just stuck them on there. So I've really been looking for some little pieces that I like that will fit, and this one fit perfectly. I just think it's so pretty. But just what the bottom looks like. And I'm thinking I gave less than $2 for this. I can't really remember the tags. I already took the tag off of it, but I'm pretty sure it was like $1 something. So I'd still like to get 2 more little creamers or something to go down here. This one was just like a candle that I've stuck there, but I'd like to get something prettier. And then this one I like okay. It says cream of the crop on the other side. But I definitely would like to get a different one to go right there. For those of you who have been asking about this little heart banner that I have here, I never do know what you call this thing. It's not a banner. What is it? But I just think it is the sweetest little thing, and I actually ordered it off of Amazon. I'll give you a better close-up of it. And I also got questions about these wooden heart-shaped spoons. These are just so cute. These are from Amazon as well. It came in a 3-pack and they're different sizes. Okay, so you got a little one here and they have little holes at the bottom so you could hang them if you wanted to. I didn't even notice that the little hole is a heart shape also. How cute. So I got this one, and then this one is the next step up. This one has the little holes in it. And then this one is the Big Daddy right here. But they all have the little heart-shaped holes at the bottom. So if you want to like hang them on a peg rail or something like that, you could. But I'm putting mine just in a little white pitcher, and I think it's just the sweetest. Again, a big thank you to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in Thrive Market, only by using my link, thrivemarket.com/littleblessednest, will you get 30% off of your first order and a free gift valued up to $60. I'll also have the link in the description box below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for all of your support here on my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.